The Propcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. They're coming to customers. Play just $5, $100 bonus funds. Use promo code SGPN.
And they need a shot to ground downfield. He gets the catch, and he gets in for the touchdown. The catch is made by Calvin Ridley. Wilson, as he throws deep down.
And welcome, everyone, to the Propcast here on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Currently Thursday morning, November 20th, around 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm your host, Scott Rochelle. Once again, joined by Rosemary. Together, we're going to break down our favorite props for the NBA and NHL games for the Thursday slate. The only episode during the week where we do not talk about football. We'll sneak in some Thursday night conversations later on during the show. But, of course, once again, show must go on. Adam, how's it going? What's up?
It's good. It's good. You and I you and I are probably both up on the same bookie.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So
let's see how that goes.
It's good. I have made the decision. I have an announcement to make for everybody who's followed me and has lost tons of money tailing my NBA bets. I will not be betting NBA at all in the near future. Please forward all your inquiries to who. Hold on. I am here for Sean Green's recycled props. There it is.
That is solid rage bait.
That is solid.
That's that, Joe.
That is. Hold on. I got a screenshot.
That is a well done post.
That is a well done post.
That's well done.
All right. Anyway, point is, don't tell me on NBA, but NHL have been cooking, and the handy graphs data that we're kind of putting with hockey has been good right now. So let's get it going. So yeah, let's do that. And you and I just booked a booth to hang out in all day for my Sweet 16 birthday.
So I have a couple of trips. Yes, I got the Vegas trip for your birthday in December, and I'm actually going to be in Florida later on today. So I'll be there from Thursday to Sunday. I'll be there from Thursday to Monday. So
you'll be in crazy. That's crazy underdog land.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'll be betting with the Native Americans over at Hard Rock Seminole.
Oh yeah. They have some good stuff. They have some good stuff.
Well, the odds are good. So.
I like well, we'll get to it, but I like I love that it's Ronnie Cott's nasty comment. Keep going. Let's do this.
Yeah. Either way, though, point is I should still be available to the show tomorrow, but if the background's different, I'll be in Florida. So keep that in mind. Anyway, before we get into any of our props that we have for the Thursday action, a reminder that you can check out the merch store. If you're gearing up for the holidays, SGPN merch store, the perfect gift for the DGen in your life. Promo code HOLIDAY for a quarter off your purchase. So once again, everything is discounted if you use the code HOLIDAY at checkout for a quarter off your purchase. Anyway, moving on into the actual NBA and NHL props that we have for Thursday. Adam, I'll let you go first. What's going to be your first prop that you have for the card?
There's absolutely no way that Sean Stacking the Money Green has this prop. Adam's NBA picks are making it rain clang. All right, so we're gonna kick things off. We're gonna go with Mikko Rantanen assist. He's on the Dallas Stars minus 115. He's got assists in 8 of his last 10. During that time, he has 10 assists in that time because he's just.
And for the record, he was not suspended for murdering the Islanders guy against the boards. He was officially
not suspended for that, though. He's a tough player.
He is. I thought Mayfield also tripped him a bit, but either way, point is he did not get suspended for that.
No, he did not get suspended. Vancouver's a little bit of a doomsday fire right now. And the way that I kind of looked at this, that I think there's going to be goals. And when you go to like the last 120 minutes for Kevin Lanikin, he's seen a solid amount of shots, but he's got a good goals against, but his expected goals against is almost 2 higher. When you see a delta like that, it means a massive aggression spot's going to be coming. He's also got 10 high danger chances against. That means his defense is not getting things out of his way. Generally, if the Stars score, Mikko's involved. Give me him to have an assist.
Yeah, I think overall he's a very solid player. We know what he's capable of, and the fact is Vancouver. Look, that team has been so injured the entire season, whether it involves Hughes or everybody else, so it wouldn't shock me if Dallas, after getting kind of shut down by the Islanders in their last game, if they just woke up and scored 3-4 goals. That wouldn't really shock me.
And he'll be involved. When they score, he's involved.
Yeah, so that's fine. Moving on to my first play, I do have some NBA plays for the show. So
Scott is non-worthy NBA plays.
Either way, point
you're
is,
good. You're good.
I was going to let you take over the hockey, so I was going to segue into the NBA. So he might not play in this game. It's been a while since I've had a void on the show, but I figured I might as well test my luck with with Porzingis, and I'll go with his under 17.5 points at minus 124. I think it's an insanely high number for a guy that's missed the last couple games with a knee issue. And you're looking at his actual points recently. He scored less than 18 points in 6 of his last 7. Knee issue, missed the last 3 games. He's questionable. So if he does play, I question if there's a minute restriction involved for him. Plus the Spurs, with or without Wemby, have been good against opposing centers. They're allowing the 3rd fewest points per game to opposing centers. So Porzingis, of course, can have a game where he goes crazy, hits a bunch of threes. We'll see what happens. But a guy with a knee issue to score 18 points when he's playing limited minutes anyway, because the Hawks wrap him in bubble wrap every single time, I think it's a number that's way too high. Okonkwo's proven he's a very capable center. They don't need to overload Porzingis in his first game back. I see a pretty light workload. He'll play maybe 20 minutes, and they'll try to keep him alive. So give me Porzingis under 17.5 points at minus 124. That's my thoughts on that one. So
I just like that. Yeah, then immediately Porzingis is out. Well, then it'll fucking void. If he
doesn't play, then it's fine. But let me just see if he's officially out, because I'm pretty sure he was questionable when I checked last night.
AIDS.
Yeah, I haven't seen any updates. I see Porzingis still questionable. So if he doesn't play, then it voids. If he does, then he's probably not going over this. So maybe a free roll of sorts. But he's not officially out for this game, just to be clear.
I see questions in chat for Charlie Coyle getting a point. That's a great price on him. Toronto's just garbage defensively.
We think Toronto stinks. So
we think Toronto stinks. Toronto's now even money to miss the playoffs.
I mean, it makes sense. The team's not very good.
Hold on a second. Let's see. Let me just look at a couple things with that. Charlie Coyle. So Wall's probably going to start. He's got low sample size. I kind of am going to stay off of props generally against the other than shots, because the Toronto's just not clearing stuff. But like Wall's been pretty good about things, but he's only had one game.
Why he's been good?
Why?
Because he's their Wonderwall.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. And then Adam's asking about Owen Tippett. Who are the Flyers playing against today? They're going against Binnington. I'd be much more into Tippett shots. As I'm looking at Binnington over the last actually, no, wait. Oh no, they've been really good about limiting shots. Never mind. So
speaking of bad,
I don't. Biddington's actually like underlying is a little bit better than is a lot of his stuff is better than it should be. So I don't really like that. What?
Well, I was going to say, I remember the one game the Flyers lit him up for. They didn't have many shots, but they ended up scoring a bunch of goals against them anyway. But yeah, the Blues are another bad team. So
yeah, they're bad, but they're getting their guys back, so it's getting a little bit better. Like, let me just look. Like they've been, well, they lost 3 straight. They're just they're not giving up a ton of goals is the thing. So we'll see. It's been like 5 goals. They had that. Well, you know what it is? You're also not going to get a good price because it was 11. There's 11 goals when they played the Flyers like a week ago.
Yeah. And I think the Flyers had like 24 shots in the entire game, and they scored like 5 or 6 goals.
And they won that game in a shootout. That was Zegras had that.
Of course it was. He won 5-0. Well, he missed the penalty shot, and then he scored in the shootout. So.
He scored in the shootout, yeah. All right, cool. I'll have to take a look. But, like, the fact that game had 11 goals and the line on this is 5.5 kind of makes me think that this game's going to go under, and it's like a 3-1 game. Yeah. So, okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah, your turn.
Okay. We are going to go with your team, though. We're going to go with this Islanders.
Look at the Islanders. What a squad. What a road trip. What a West Coast road trip. What a
fun team, right?
Shout out to Rittich, who chucked his stick while flopping to generate the goalie interference call with 0.1 seconds left. Shout out to Rittich.
He's great. And I want Sorokin to get into better form.
Yeah, me too.
Nice.
Look, I'm just happy the Islanders aren't completely in the basement of the league. Like, fantastic run on the West Coast. Beat Vegas, beat Dallas. I didn't think we'd win half these games. Beat Utah. Like, there's been a great road trip on the West Coast.
No, I dig it. So, all right. So over the last 2 games for Sorokin, he's given up he's not given up, but he's seen 15 high danger attempts, he's given up 7 rebounds, shots on goal rebounds, which is like a double kind of rebound. And they're going against Detroit, who just loves to freaking shoot the puck, man. And who really loves to shoot the puck on this team? So the Isles, by the way, are bottom third in giving up shots. But who loves to shoot the puck on this team? Alex DeBrincat. He loves to shoot the puck. He has got, in his last 5 games, he is averaging 7.5 shot attempts. So we're gonna go over 3.5 shots on goal plus 124. He's over in 7 of his last 10. He's over in 4 of his last 5, averaging 7.4 shots attempted. And his last 2 games against the Isles, 5 and 5. So. I was actually kind of funny because when I was looking at props last night, I saw multiple Red Wings players. Yeah. Like Larkin's on that, the entire line. Raymond's
like, do you want Larkin? Do you want Raymond? Do you want DeBrincat? I don't know which one I want.
I want DeBrincat because he's his attempts are just through the roof.
Yeah, if I was going to go for Raymond, I might have honestly considered a power play point or something because the Islanders' penalty kill has been better, but still not like a great unit by any means. So that could be an option if you think they score. That power play could be lethal tonight against the Islanders. That wouldn't really shock me. But either way, I'm fine.
Their power play is nasty, dude. Their power play is like super nasty.
Power play is very good. And I know Raymond was hurt earlier in the year, but he, of course, is a very solid shooter on that power play. So I do like the unit. I mean, Larkin's involved in everything anyway, but I do think there might be value on maybe a Raymond power play point instead.
I'm pretty sure I agree. I would probably do, let me just look at something on Raymond. I would probably do Raymond before I do, let me just look at Larkin. Yeah, I would do Raymond before Larkin. I don't love taking centers for that kind of stuff just because of how like they don't always get to touch the puck. They're kind of facilitating, but it's like it might be a secondary assist. Like Raymond and DeBrincat are just involved in it.
The entire power play is basically set around the guys on the wings who are Raymond as well, just to rip shots.
Right.
So
yeah. But I'm gonna take Alex on this one.
Yeah, that's fine. It was at 3.5, right?
Yeah, he had 3 in the we lost this play like the other day.
I was looking at the once again shot attempts though, and his numbers are usually around like 7 and 9.
He had 8 attempts against Seattle, who's very good at limiting attempts, and the Islanders are not. So
that's fine with me. But I did notice a bunch of Red Wings who were listed.
And we will have goalie save props. Those of you that are on Handigraphs, go to Handigraphs, go to the monthly. Sorry, I've been telling everybody annual. Go to monthly and put in HD Hockey. You get free until January 6th. Which is a pretty big day for everybody. And
there's no way that was a coincidence, by the way. That was definitely
that's definitely a bit. Yeah. It's
definitely
there's no way it was a coincidence. And we've been putting out cheat sheets on how you can use some of the data, but basically
shout out to Wallstead, who had 40
dude, he had 42.
Yeah, he went over in 2 periods. It was great.
It was great.
So, there you go.
Yeah. And Ellis got there. It was great. Anyway,
Ellis was awful too, and yet he still
got it.
Yeah. But either way, before we get into the rest of our props for Thursday, a reminder that you should check out Novig because they're America's #1 prediction market for sports. Get some great prices, reduced juice compared to sports books, available in 30 states. Download the app when you do so. Get a nice deal with us. Get $50 and spend just $5 if use our code SGPN. Get an extra Novig promo code SGPN. We're also brought to Underdog Fantasy. So check out Underdog, home for pick'em entries. Go up to 5,000 times your entry. Pick higher or lower on player stats. Mix and match your sports, NBA with NHL, with even MMA. You can do whatever you want, basically, for your entries. A lot of options. Recommend it. But also, new offer for new customers. Play just $5. Got $100 bonus funds. Use promo code SGPN. Welcome back, everyone, to the Propcast. Finished going through our first call props for the Thursday cards. Time to move on into my second prop. Going to stay in the NBA. I'm going to go with Franz Wagner. I'm going to go with his over 10.5 rebounds and assists, minus 106. So he's been great recently. He's had at least 11 RA in 6 of the last 7. He's been good against the Clippers as well. He's had at least 11 RA in 3 of his last 4 against the Clippers. And we all know Banchero is out. And when he's out, Franz tends to shine. So to mention his numbers without Paolo, he's been really good going over the RAs. He's had at least 11 RA in 13 of his last 20 without Banchero in the lineup. The Clippers, though, for lack of a better word, stink. And Orlando's been playing better basketball since Paolo got hurt. You can connect the dots if you want to.
Which is really interesting because
it happens every year. But it happened last year too, and then Franz got hurt too, and the whole team fell apart. But the point is, when Franz is the only alpha on the team, yeah, they actually look very good. And Franz does his part. So I actually like Franz in this matchup quite a bit. Give me Franz to go over his RA at 10.5. And minus 106 is a great price. I'll take that as my second play for the show. I mean, I'm not going to get into a whole deep dive here. I might mention on the NBA show about whether the Magic are better or not without Paolo. But Franz as the only alpha on the team.
Franz, I think, yeah.
He puts in work. I like Franz. I like
Franz. I think Franz is like, it's very weird for two Jewish guys waxing about how perfect a German person is, but
how do you do it about Draisaitl? To be fair.
That's fair.
Gutzel is not bad too on Ottawa.
Franz is like, in my opinion, one of the most perfect NBA players. He just creates.
I think the 3-point jump shot needs more consistency, but the point is,
he doesn't do a ton of attempts anymore.
Yeah, at least he learned. But as an overall player, I like Franz. I think Franz is a high IQ basketball player. So
yeah, I do too. By the way, I see Joe Ellis by the hook. We got Ellis by like 4 shots, unless they auto-corrected on yours. By the way, hit up. Crush. We got to crush these. All right.
Also, doesn't matter if we got the hook or not. It's still one.
You won.
But either way.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so I got Franz. That's going to wrap it up for NBA coverage because I'm assuming you have hockey only. So those are my two.
I don't want to lose people any more money. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fun. That's why I threw in some NBA stuff. But what's going to be your next NHL?
All right. Clayton Keller, pretty good at hockey, but we're going to take his under 2.5 shots on goal attempts. It is, what was it? I'm sorry. I didn't even write down how much. I didn't even write down how much it was. I'm now getting blown up by Sean because I sent him that screenshot.
Screenshot, to be fair.
Okay. Minus 120, Clayton Keller, under 2.5 shots, under in 3 of his last 4. He is under in last 3 against Vegas. Schmidt is projected to be the starter. Pretty solid, and Vegas just doesn't give up a lot of shots. So as I'm looking, last 120 minutes, the last 120 minutes, Akira Schmidt has only seen 42 shots. He's made 39 saves, so he's been excellent. They hasn't given up a ton of high danger chances. He hasn't given up a ton of rebounds. The biggest thing, man, is like looking at high danger chances and rebounds when it comes to goalie. Like shots is important, but like a guy not being able to control the rebound and it creates 2 shots, that's what matter. So that being said, we're going to go with Keller. It all kind of leans to Keller going under his shots, and so we're going to take that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I do think that Vegas is a pretty underrated team when it comes to limiting shots in general. So
they've always had a good system.
Yeah.
You know, even when they were the playoffs, they're like a block shot factory.
Yeah.
You know,
once again, you can handle the attempts, but if you get a body in front of the goalie and you block the shot, that doesn't count as a shot.
I mean, shout out Alec Martinez, who's no longer obviously on the team. But,
what a shame. All those blocked shots ended his career. But
really?
That was a really entertaining.
That guy was a beast.
He was so good. And he had, of course, Stanley Cup winning goal, which was on my birthday. So there you go. All right. Anyway, moving on to my final play. I do have some hockey for all of you. I am going to go for another undershots guy. I'm going to go with Verhaeghe. I'm going to take his under 2.5 shots at minus 115. Recently, he has not been very good at actually getting shots on goal. He's had less than 3 shots in 4 of his last 5. And against the Devils, not very good. He's had less than 2 shots in 3 straight against New Jersey. Now, I do think that Florida, with all the injuries they have, has been doing their best to hang in there. But
Evo's out. Evo's out now, too.
Yeah, everybody's dead. I know dead. He got injured.
We may want to. We already are shorting that team.
The whole team's an infirmary. Shout out to Marchand, though, who's trying his best to carry that entire franchise.
He's also my age.
I know. But either way, point is, I like Verhaeghe as a player, but the volume has just not been there lately. Yeah. And I am wondering if the Devils, without Hughes for the next 2 months, shout out to the dinner knives they serve over there.
Also, every season.
Yeah, every season. But now he got hurt eating at the team dinner because he cut his
Well, Evo got hurt. Did you saw how Evo got hurt?
I didn't see how he got hurt, no.
Team barbecue.
Oh, that's not good.
Right. So anyway.
Either way, point is that I do wonder if the Devils shift more towards a defensive first mindset.
Yeah.
Now that their playmaking is completely in the toilet, because that happens every year when Hughes gets hurt. I mean, Hughes is so important to that team. I am wondering if the Devils are going to start packing in a bit more in defensively. So we'll see what happens. But either way, I think they have to as well. So I'm going to go for Hagee's recent numbers. I'll go for the under. Devils have been good against him in the past. I like the price. Give me the under 2.5 shots for Hagee at -115.
Advanced metric wise on it, while Jake Allen who's projected to start, has seen a ton of shots because, like we just talked about, the Devils kind of by nature do that. I agree that I think they're going to have to get more defensive on this. And he doesn't give up a ton of rebounds, and they don't give up a ton of high danger chances. It's actually been Markstrom being terrible. Pretty much. So, yeah.
I'm surprised Allen's been this good, but they needed him.
Well, he's an alcoholic. You know how that works.
Oh, it's either that or you're Robin Lehner and you're out of the league. So you have two choices. But either way, point is, that's going to wrap it up for our picks. You have any miscellaneous stuff? Any Thursday Night Football you want to plug?
Davis Mills interception.
Okay. I had a play, and then he wasn't going to play, so my play gets voided, so that's fun.
Yeah. Well, people have to go listen.
I expected him to get voided, by the way, but there was a chance he would play with the injuries, but I did like Keon Coleman unders, but he might just get scratched again. It wouldn't.
I like that Nick Robertson's been on a tear. He didn't catch for us the other night, but Nick Robertson's been really good lately. I just don't like the Toronto team, but I do like Adam Osmo knows his hockey. So
he mentioned some stats over here earlier in the.
I know. I think he's great. I think that's a good call out. The Mills rush isn't bad. I took the Cook under attempts. I also shout out, by the way, that I am in 500th place in Circa out of 6,500.
Nice.
I know sides. I just have been terrible on props lately. Also, shout out to everybody in the chat who basically has been super awesome when I've been very clearly cold on extra props, and they've been like yelling at people like, no, he actually like wins a ton of time. You guys are the real heroes. That's because you've been with us for like a year. I'm trying to see. Is there anything else? Do we want to see if there's do we want to make a dumb ladder? Do you want to give out should we go out a shots on goal ladder?
We can if you want to. If you have one guy that
you just froze.
And you find somebody. I don't want to force it. If you find somebody.
See. Let's do this. We can do a shots on goal ladder. Let's see. Start it at. Let's see. I want something that kicks off at like above even money. We could do over done. Okay. What we could do. We could do an Adrian Kempe. Oh wow, he's had 4 in every game. I'm trying to find somebody who's had like a lot. So
it's not really a ladder for me, but I don't mind dividing maybe half a unit with Raymond goal with Raymond power play point. I don't mind getting a bit creative there.
You want to do the whole line as a point stack?
We can do that. That's fine.
Okay.
Full on parlay.
Yeah. So Larkin, Raymond, DeBrincat, 1 point each.
Yeah,
it's probably going to be like plus 150 or something. It's like a small little play, but that's fun. We can do that.
I saw Raymond goal was at 220. His power play point was 180, so I didn't mind maybe going for a combo there. Going for potentially like a half unit each on those if you want to get bold. But
what on Raymond?
On Raymond, yeah. Because his power play numbers are so good, and his goal.
Well, do you want to do this? Hey, hear me out here. We do a point. We do all 3 guys for a point. So we do a point stack on that line.
For the record, it's plus 129 on FanDuel.
Okay. So we do that, and then we do a power play. Can you parlay power play points?
I don't believe you can. No.
Oh, you used to be able to.
On FanDuel, I know you can. I'm not sure if you can on other.
Dude, Larkin minus 225 for a oh no, that's a regular point.
That's regular.
I thought it was gonna be for power play point. They don't even have it up yet, do they?
That I'm not sure about.
Lucas Raymond is plus 180 for a power play point.
Yeah, that I knew. So I didn't mind maybe splitting that up with his goal at 220.
It's not bad. He just
it's fine. Once again, it's not like great, but it's something.
No, I think we'll do the point stack. We'll figure it out.
All right, that's fine.
Cool. And yeah, they're not throwaway bets. They're just like when I had my whole card, I was like, Jesus, this is all just shifted, not the right way. But sides have been great. So like double down on sides that I give out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add? Or should we just move on?
Nothing else. We can move on.
Cool. So before we get into our best bets, a reminder that we are brought to you by Rhythm because they're crushing college football, the NFL, they added NBA, they also have college basketball, giveaway, cash prize every week. Just tracking your bets in the app, track 5 bets per model that you build, and you can win $1K. And Adam, it is now time for you to give out the Rhythm play for the show. Any one play that Rhythm likes as a prop that you're interested in. So
look. Well, Well, let's see their NBA stuff. Let's take a look. This has been kind of money lately. They have Luke Cornett under 8.5 rebounds. Well, it's minus 158. Never mind. He's just that has consistently been one. Hey, why is I was like, why is
Sabonis is questionable, so you never know if he's actually going to play or not.
Okay, so here's Rhythm really likes Ryan Rollins, who I like, under 21 points. That's pretty high.
That's all I know.
Really high. 21.5 points, minus 120. Rhythm loves it. Let's kind of take a look let's go inside the numbers. Yeah, he's only gone over this twice in his last 5 games. He's only gone over this twice all season. So yeah,
I guess the argument is with Giannis being out, he's going to have to take a step up in usage, but that's still a ton of points.
Still a ton of points.
So, yeah, we can do that.
Ooh, shout out to the fact that Rhythm now has the ability to press a button and it goes directly to your bet slip.
Nice. There you go. New feature.
Yeah, new feature.
Well, we'll go with Ryan Rollins under on his 21.5 points.
Ryan Rollins under. You bless it?
Yeah, I bless it.
All right, cool.
See,
that's the thing is that I'm not doing on NBA, so I'll probably just tail Rhythm.
Yeah, it works for me. A reminder, though, that when you do sign up for Rhythm, you get a nice discount code with us. Use the code SGPN25. We download the app and you get a quarter first month. Download Rhythm. Once again, promo code SGPN25 for a quarter off your first month. Welcome back, everyone, to the Propcast. Finish going through our 3 props each for the NHL and NBA cards for Thursday. Time to move on into our best bets. Adam, what is your best bet for the show?
Probably the Brincat shots.
Okay.
I like that one a lot.
There you go.
Yeah. I like that a lot. So
yeah, for mine, I'll go with Hingus Pingus. I'll take the under 17.5 points. He might not play, but he's questionable. He's missed 3 straight games. I don't see him getting enough usage to get to 18 points. But if that one ends up getting voided, I still like Franz to go over his 10.5 RA. So that'll be my backup plan in case Porzingis gets ruled out. But I think Porzingis' number is too high. So that'll be my favorite bet. Give me the under on Porzingis points. Anyway, moving on to underdog entries. Anything we want to recycle or anything we want to start from scratch with?
Oh, that's a good call, man.
Well, you want the Mills interception in there?
Yeah, we want to build this around NFL?
We can. I mean, we can do a mix, so it's fine.
Okay, you want to do a hockey and NBA?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, it's fun.
So we're fine with Mills interception.
Okay, so let's do Mills interception. Yeah, we've been on a underdog cooler lately. Okay, so Davis Mills interception. Let's do.
We'll throw in Rollins.
You'll do Rollins. Yeah, Ryan Rollins under 21 points. And then let's do that. I kind of like that Miko. Actually, let's take You want to go Nick Robertson? Yeah, let's go Robert. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna Nick Adam, you're in this with us. We'll do the Nick Robertson higher point. Oh wow. It's a 9.4 multiplier. Yeah, this is a
Are you sure you didn't do Nick Robertson goal on that? Just to make sure.
Let's check. Hold on.
Because 9 sounds a bit massive. I'm wondering.
No, it's his point.
Okay. Then I guess
so
we're good.
6.36, and then we have a boost that makes it 9.04.
Okay. There we go.
So yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that's fine. So can you just read off the intro one more time?
It is Nicholas Robertson higher 0.5 points, Ryan Rollins lower 21.5 points, Davis Mills higher 0.5 interceptions thrown. And on the Ryan Rollins one, I'm booting back up Rhythm because someone was asking about that. I see minus 118. So but which I like, so I'm going to take this. I'm seeing minus 118 on that. But yeah, let's this is great. Adam Osimo, you're in on this one. So this is a crazy underdog that we just put together.
Yep. Sounds good. But before officially on the show though, Adam, can you just run through your 3 plays again?
Yeah, I am on Clayton Keller under 2.5 shots, Alex DeBrincat over 3.5 shots on goal, and Mikko Rantanen assist.
For me, I'm going to go with Porzingis under 17.5 points, minus 124. Franz Wagner over 10.5 RA, minus 106. And Verhaeghe under 2.5 shots at minus 115. Anyway, we'll be back once again tomorrow to get into our thoughts for the NFL card, the upcoming Sunday action. Till next time, good luck to all of you and all of your bets. Bye, everyone.